Sharon Sharpe really had the nerve to say his daughter had a $30,000 budget for her wedding. That better be up to about, well, you could probably afford 300,000 rather than 3 million since you had to pay that heifer 23 million and you just lost 6 million a year with ESPN. Your $100 million media deal toast. That heifer didn't get 50 million, but she got 23, which means Tony Busby got 13. Half of your NFL earnings. Actually, when you think about it, you're probably pretty poor because we're looking at that money without taxes. So that 23 million that you had to pay, you hopefully had taxes off of that, but that's all your shay money. That's all your shay money. Because you was getting 6 million a year with ESPN, but you was really getting 3 after taxes. So you are back to bills and bus passes. Bills and bus passes. You got to get out and tour like Mary J. Blige now, because you got to pay. I wonder, are you installing this? Or did you have to give a lump sum? $23 million and a fresh firing. A fresh firing from ESPN. I mean, you had to know that was over. And no sponsors for Shay Shay. I wonder who's going to be showing up to those live shows. Women that you would pay $25,000 per cheek to, I imagine. Although you don't have $25,000 per cheek anymore. Now you're going to have to get cut rate coochie. Now you're going to have to pinch a pin when you're purchasing pussy. I mean, my God, you could have been married for less. For less. Child, you could have gotten rid of 3 wives with 23 million. 23 million. And you don't get no more access to the coochie. And now every other heifer that get with you know you're a soft touch and an easy play. You know they want their ass a stupid mark. One that in life will get you far. You gotta find yourself a stupid mark. You gotta find yourself a simple play. He's only just a country boy, but his money gets you through the days. He's just an easy play. He'll give his money away, paying for the coochie. Give the money away. You gotta get yourself a easy play. That's his theme song. That should play whenever he walks into the room. A easy play. That's the easiest 23 million I'd have ever heard. A few quick hunches and a snatch and grab. And took your dignity with it. If you had paid that heifer 10 million, you'd still have 50 left. Well, 25 after taxes. But you had to be bold and brazen. I'm going to be focusing on these attacks. Girl, I'm going to call your sponsors and take your spot. Girl, you know what? They need to put your ass in a conservatorship to protect what 5 cents you got left. You end up back in an outhouse, just shitting. Has Love and Marriage Huntsville lost its luster because the views lately are giving YouTube? Now, I know that on Peacock, they had a large premiere for Next Gen NYC, but do you think that's happening where everybody that's watching has Philo and nobody has cable anymore? Because I watched the show through Philo, but these views look low. Although I feel like ain't nobody really watching my reviews of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But let me know if y'all still watching it. Shamia did a 41-minute video that I won't be watching, but ended it with a heartfelt apology to all of the housewives. Apologize to us for not having a personality and wasting our time and a peach. And a perfectly good peach. You are a friend of, but you have no more friends. Keep striving. Keep shining. Knowing the show will go on without you. For sure. That's what Shamia was for. A palate cleanser. A stepping stone. You will be barely remembered forevermore. That's what friends of the show are for. That's what friends of the show are for. Now, T.S. Madison does an impersonation of Angela Bassett after Craig says that Angela overacts. People also said this about Dominique Jackson on Pose. And I say, I'm sorry, but have we met? Have we met? There is me and there are tons of people like me that are a lot, that are over dramatic, that will be who they are. So I don't feel like I'm overacting. I'm like, no, that's who I am. That's what I'm about. I exaggerate it in real life. So I want to see people on screen reflect me and exaggerate it. Oh, God. In Lovin' the Runt news, Mia has found herself another 5-footer to fuck. Bobby Valentino. And he likes trans women, so I see why he went for Mia. Exaggerated features. Very Amanda Lepore. Very Amanda Lepore. But she clearly wants to be back on reality TV, so either Atlanta, which is open, or Love and Hip Hop. And Bobby was on Love and Hip Hop before, so maybe she will do Love and Hip Hop. So Bobby Valentino, will you do a remix of Billy Ocean's Love on the Run to Love on the Run? She's gonna love on the run, reality show queen. Showing this run what love means. Now we're getting back on TV. She gon' run with me. She gon' run with me. She gon' run with me. I think that could be cool. That should be your theme song. Get some love from a runt. Get some love from a runt. For the Short Kings now. Get some love from a runt. And she likes runt love. Maybe you could do Runt Rat Love. I don't know the tune to that, but I know that's the song, Muskrat Love. Yeah. But good for you. I feel like, sadly, the Atlanta reality show pool has become stagnant. Stagnant. I don't think that until we start exploring other cities in Atlanta like Decatur or Savannah, I don't think we're going to get anything fresh out of Georgia. Like George Washington Carver taught us, you need to rotate your crops. We got to get out of Atlanta for at least 5 years to let some new heifers and himmers come up so that we can have some people that are interesting. My goodness. I mean, we going to end up back with Marble Mouth Sheree and Marlo Williams. I want to know who did it. Now, I love y'all, but I want to know who helped make Madea's Destination Wedding the most watched movie on Netflix. What do they mean by the most watched movie? 1.3 billion views. I remember the Old Guard. That got 200 million. I want to see the Old Guard too. But Brick got 3.5 million. I ain't never seen. Did I see Brick? I think we might have reviewed Brick. I'ma check on Brick. 1.3 billion views. So we know it was a bunch of people our age because we was restarting that joke. That's why it's 1.3 billion. Everybody fell asleep on it. That's who you advertise to. The millennial that's going to fall asleep, restart it, do some laundry. That's exactly what happened. Y'all are just counting how many people had to restart that shit because it wasn't that interesting to begin with. But I'm going to review it. 1.3 billion views, so everybody done seen it. Jesus. Was it good, y'all? Sky Jackson's baby daddy has been indicted on burglary charges. Sky, you need to pay him some type of stay out of jail support because this is getting embarrassing. My God, Azalea's prediction for you came true. It's sad when Azalea Banks is doing better than you. Donald Trump is considering pardoning Diddy. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the least. I hope if y'all testified against him, you go on and get out. Get out of the country. You got to find a place to hide. They're trying to turn America into Gotham. That's all I got to say on that. I could see it absolutely happening as much as he loves celebrity and wants to look good to the blacks. The black. We are not the blacks. Former Astronomer CEO wants to sue Coldplay over concert affair leak. I'm sorry, I can't keep secret what I am not being paid to. We never entered a contract of secrecy, sir. Citing emotional distress and breach of privacy. You bought, oh my God, are the tickets a secret? Because you're out in open air. It's a private event, but it's not a private affair. You realize that recording devices are being used and you can be recorded. Oh my God, if you wanted to keep your shit secret, stay in the house. Get a hotel, get a no-tell motel, since you don't want no hoes to tell. Giselle and Wendy Osefo are going to be on Behind the Gates. I still have not seen an episode. I don't know if it's for me. I've seen clips and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. But good for them. Let's see if they can pretend to like each other and have us believe it. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment that you're a fool. Imagine begging your man on national television to stand up for you and your family. No, he wants to sit down with other women on his lap, Yandy. He's made his choice. He said how he feels about his family. He don't give a fuck about the fisheye at home. He don't give a fuck about the fisheye at home. His kids are grown. He has put up with your morning breath long enough. He don't want you. Let him hoe freely. If you want a divorce, why don't you file? Because continuing this unhappy open marriage makes people lose what little respect they had for you. Now, Mona already walked off with your production credit. You gonna let Mendici walk off with your dignity? Girl, Gilbert Arenas has been arrested for running high-stakes card games from September 2021 to July 2022. The feds allege Gilbert hired a 51-year-old to help him stage the place for games and to collect rent. Gilbert's, they say, Arenas partners in the biz hired women to serve the gamblers at the residence and added a staff of chefs, valets, security guard to make the games more enticing. The alleged business owners, prosecutors wrote in court documents, profited all by taking in a rake from each pot. Oh, Gilbert, who dimed y'all out? That's what I want to know. Who snitched? I don't know how illegal I consider that. That's just making money during the pandemic. That's just making money. Vegas got too overpriced. Well, those were today's top stories from this bottom, so I'm going to see you soon for something.